Hello everybody, Troublmaker here, playing some Civilization Beyond Earth, and I'm doing a Kavithan Protectorate playthrough. I'm at turn 129, and as we saw from the quests and missions list, I have quite a few quests, simple ones in fact, that I have bungled quite a bit. This one in particular is, not too hard to do. I'm on the Build a Gene Garden, which is also not very hard to do. I've been piling up in the purity tree, which is one of the harder ones to do because everything you do makes everyone angry. I've been doing this little science cheese, trying to keep my science relatively on par, and I'm also at war with the what are these guys called? The African Union. And we just started spying, spy school. So we're going to continue with our turn, see if this takes us, see if the African Union is finally going to be aggressive. It appears not. In the future, I do plan to actually do a Harmony playthrough because Harmony is funny and quirky and weird, and I like it. But for now, we're playing as the Purity, the people, Earth people first, the most nationalistic sounding of all. And I have some gene gardens building left and right. Pop 14, Pop 8, Pop 3, and as you can see here, -6 health. There are some cultural things that I can do that would help. Where is it? Right here, 1 health per 6 population. That can amount to a lot. There's also, where is it? Yeah, here we go. Extra, no, that's not it. Where's the other one? There's another one here. Here it is. Might never matter in Prosperity Tree. But that's quite a distance for me, and I'm only earning little itty bitty bits of stuff. So how did our spying go? By the way, looks like both of them were successful. Agent detected in one, but we stole science and we stole some energy. No. I think I'm going to steal energy both ways. Just I don't really want to piss off the Slavs too much because they are very scary. But at the same time, I like to be able to do stuff. So really, I don't have much of a play available. I'm really far behind in tech. He has the Xeno Swarm, which is a Harmony tier like 3-ish type unit. They're pretty potent. They're much more powerful than anything I have. And I only have the gunboats, so my tactic from here will be to pump up on purity and get my ships back up into full gear, because they're not doing so hot right now, obviously. I really want to get this dig. I want to steal that dig so badly. Alright, our worker. I can't really put him at the front lines. Over here looks okay. So there's not much I can do with him for now. Might just automate him and see what they do with that. Just because I can't really bring him on the front lines, that's too dangerous. And my properties are all pretty well. Have dudes there. And oh, that snaky snake stole my alien kill. Air Interceptor, taking down planes. His planes are much better than mine. I cannot be aggressive until I get a decent amount of my purity tree going. Purity, very important right now. I might be able to take this Viper. Here's how far behind I am. The Viper is a 3rd tier of the cavalry type unit. So they evolve, right? We've already seen that they evolve. Gunboat is tier 1 of the gunboat. There are 4 tiers to almost everything in this game. I'm gonna snag that real quick. Huzzah. I'll put a paddock over there. They're recommending I put a dome. Are you serious? I get 1 food, 2 culture. Okay, I'll go with that. It's going to cost me. That's what I don't like. It always costs you. I'm a little bit high on workers right now. Don't quite need as many. I'm going to have to consider that for future playthroughs that you just don't go through that many of them. As you can see, with 3 gunboats firing, I took them down 25% health. I'm actually not entirely sure why the computer isn't just trying to stop me right now. So what was I going to plan for? I was going to try and get something that will get me some health. So with 2, I can go down here. So this one will reduce the cost of virtues from culture. And then next turn I'll get this one. And that'll be a huge bump for health. Every 6 citizens is 1 health. So that's 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. That one will be 4. As I get bigger, it will scale appropriately. That's not the worst thing to happen. Oh no, he's actually firing on my gunboats. Oh, he killed them. Oh no, don't do another one. He's got 3 guys here. Oh god, I gotta pull my gunboats back. I can't be snaking around here with that kind of stuff. Here's a tier 2, the cruiser. A cruiser might be able to take some hits, but 9. Not these gunboats. They are too simple. Far too simple.
Yes.
Okay, so he's got purity upgrades. Excellent. Now let's look at the tree real quick. Also, in future playthroughs, I'll be using a color coding mod that'll make these things more pleasant. Yeah, I don't think that mod is quite on. So I can get vertical farming, which will give me a boost to my food production as well, which is great, by the way. This is a very simple thing. Every farm yields a energy and a food, which is, more money, more production. Who doesn't want that? Only downside is it's going to take me 12 turns to get that, which is quite a long time. Long time. So let's see, how dedicated I can be to that. So we're going to start expediting that expedition and paddock away. Yeah, I'm just going to pull these guys back. It's survival mode right now for me. So what did I get to evolve? My combat rover will turn into an armor. I get 20% while flanking, or 30% versus fortified units. Now, I think I'll be going for the flanking bonus, because I'll be playing defensively myself. Now, my artillery unit, which is my missile rover, I can either have it to attack cities or units. I'm on the defensive, it will be attacking units. In the long term, it might end up being better to actually have it attack cities, but for now, it seems to be, in a position where I should be using it for other things. Thank God for my interceptor. It's the only thing that's really killing right now. I just took out one of his planes. Might get 2. No, you can get the second one. And this one would probably just weaken. Yeah, we got 1 of those planes down, 1 of the 2, and scared him off. So he's down to 2 planes, and I still have my 3. And the AI in this game is quite terrible at dealing with battles. That's the only advantage that we have against them, is that we are human, and therefore far more intellectual than they are with their ridiculous tactics. The cruiser versus cruiser battles are pretty nasty, actually, these cruisers here, because cruisers one-shot cruisers. So whoever sees the enemy cruiser, the cruiser first, wins the cruiser duel. So that kind of sucks. What works out is that the computer is a blithering idiot and allows you to one-shot his cruiser quite easily, actually. Okay, so we have a boost to production. Not that it was particularly needed. As you can see, lots of stuff here. I should be able to trade more, shouldn't I? Get a trade convoy real quick for a land-based route. Try and get to... I don't think I can get to Thakur, actually. I don't think... Because you have to be able to visually see the path that your... what are they called? Your cartel? No, that's not what it's called. your trade unit will go through. So in this case, I need to put a spy in Thakur so I can get through this here and see this little gap here, which is the only thing that's stopping me right now. I'm kind of surprised that this computer's just marching on my door. He has units here. He has lots of them. He has cruisers. He has lots of powerful, potent units that he can, stab my face with. So yeah, this guy doesn't go too far, it seems. And we'll heal this guy up. So 10 more turns, and I will get the vertical farming, which is, like I said, it's an excellent talent to have. Not talent, research, just because even if you are not a purity affiliated person, you will get 1 plus food, 1 plus energy. If you're a giant army empire like this African Union, that's going to amount to a lot of freaking tiles. A lot of tiles. I've totally forgotten who I was at war with him with. I think it's the Pan-Asians. I assume the Pan-Asians. It's not really showing up exactly who it is. Alright. So, I can get Fidele. Which is right there. Actually, I can probably solve all my money woes entirely with just trading. After I'm done with this thorium reactor, I might consider... I may consider trying to install a giant network of trade routes just to these 3 cities here, from these 3 cities. I mean, I get 2 from Trade Depot, and I'll get a 3rd one from Auto Plant. Auto Plant gives you, when you build your first Auto Plant, it gives you a mission in which you can select between 1 bonus or an extra trade route, and I always select the extra trade route because I find that generates ridiculous amounts of cash. Yeah, I can't possibly take on another war right now, so I'm sorry, Polystralia, but that's just not happening. Okay, so what happens here? 10% worker speed or 1 plus food for recyclers? 1 plus food for recyclers, please. Jeez, I could really use almost everything. Okay, we're gonna go with the Old Earth Relic. Yeah. And I get a free level affinity. That must be for a quest reward. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. I'm too often getting my +2 orbital coverage. In case you're wondering what orbital coverage means, it's your vision on the map. So as you can see, my orbital coverage is not too shabby. If I were to gain +2, I would be bumping right inside of their bases, which I am already pretty darn close to. And oh my god, yes, the cruiser. So I can go land units or sea units. I always go sea units because I figure the land units kind of take care of themselves. And it's just so much better to be able to one-shot a enemy unit. That's a Franco-Iberian cruiser. Just want to get these guys in close, but not too close. Because like I said, you will one-shot people. I'm going to try and thwart this colonist. Okay. I don't think I have this tech, do I? Float dome. Maybe I had the Corey. I don't know. God, these tac jets need to level up as well. Oh well, only so much I can do. This African Union guy just kicking my butt. He's got so much stuff here. The only nice thing is that it allows me to spy and steal from him. Absolutely no respect or authority, and get away with it. So how spying works is likes that particular faction. You have this stuff called let me load this up when my turn actually shows up. I'm going to take this guy out of Mandira because as you can see there are these little bars here, and these bars indicate what the enemies can do. I have 0 bars. That means the enemy can do nothing in my particular city here. Absolutely nothing. They can just stay here and after 2 turns steal money. So I'm going to move this over to Thakur so I can get vision over here. And I'm not really that interested in stealing from Thakur, that place. I just want to open it up to trade opportunities. Something I can't do right now. It looks like I'm going to be able to get a nice pop shot here at some unfortunate vessels that are caught at sea. And that is a greedy kill of these Xenoswarm units. So that's awesome. Now there is a cruiser here, which means that he could come in and one-shot me, which would absolutely suck because my ability to produce is nowhere near as high as his ability to produce. And right. Let's see what the computer will do. He's got some sort of spaceship unit here. Ah, yeah, he's gonna go for the one shot. I can feel it. Oh god, he doesn't need it actually. He just... Okay, now here's the one shot I'm talking about. I'm gonna sacrifice a ship to kill a ship. Oh, it's not my turn yet. It's still Franco-Iberian still playing. In this case, I won't need to actually move. But this is a really stupid dynamic of the game. Cruisers basically one-shot each other, so... Two trade slots and save. Oh. Now watch this. I'm going to purchase a trade depot. Now I got 2 more trade slots there. Brilliant! And we'll be using convoys. So, like I was saying with this guy one-shots this guy. 100 damage, that's all of his health. There you go, one-shotted. Now, I will probably lose this guy to enemy planes, but that's besides the point. If I had some carriers involved, I could probably defend my stuff. Oh, I have to go back with this guy, because he's over here now. So you're going to start off with his artillery units. As you can see, he's got these hybridized Harmony units here, and he's actually able to one-shot my ship with his just artillery. That's madness. And he does know that I am here with this Explorer, because he has his own Slavic Explorer over here. Oh, that's Slovakia. Oh, the colors are close, orange and red. Never mind, he doesn't know it's coming. He does know that I could potentially steal this colonist from him. That would be mega huge if I could do that. That would set him back really, really far. And I have all my units available. So Thakur is not fully visible. There's actually 2 spots here. That is a dying shame. So now I can steal technology, which is always awesome. And apparently I can recruit defectors from this guy. I might actually move him, though, to the African Union. Because I want to weaken this African Union player quite a bit. Because when we go to the scores, which are where? Yeah, it's over here actually. When we go to the scores, we can note that the African Union is much higher than Slavs. So, yeah, these are guys that can definitely easily take a step back. Polyaustralians and the Brazilians could be taking a step back as well. But we can play them against each other. And here's the auto plant. This is one that, when built in the capital, will give me a quest that will allow me to get extra trade routes. So for now, we will keep up with our trading. And I'm going to keep this guy defensively, so if anything crosses this threshold, I can fire on him. And we're 4 turns away from getting this awesome vertical mining tech, which once again will just make my my coffers will get bigger. My my food will be plentiful. My ships will still be firing on these planes, but potentially with more success. I can't remember what 6 gets me. 6, like every single one of these levels will level up at least 1 unit, and as the game gets more complicated, it starts leveling up 2 or 3 units at a time. I can't remember exactly which one gets leveled up here. It's not something j'ai terrible. I know that much. And people who actually speak French are like, "Oh, you are a bouffon. It is not j'ai terrible, it is c'est terrible." Okay. So I'm just keeping building on my transports at the base over here and transporting them around. That way I can keep full development of my other units. And oh my god, he dropped it. I did not get the steel. If I would have got that steel, that would have been huge. And I do not have terraforming yet. I didn't think I did. So that kind of sucks. I only need 1 more of these until I start pumping at those auto plants, and then I'll be good. 1 more. Very tempted to just purchase the auto plant. He's moving in. These are significantly powerful units. These are the African Union Xenoswarms. Let's see if I can pull up the wiki to show you the comparison of my are they Marines? Yeah, my Kavithan Marines versus his Xenoswarm. How that dynamic works. So they're basically the same type of unit. The Xenoswarm, so you can see, he has a combat strength of 34 and 2 movement points. Insanely similar to my Marine. However, when we pull up the Marine, we know that he has +4 strength. Now, what does that add from? Did he not evolve? Oh yeah, okay, he does. So yeah, +4 strength from the regular soldier. It's not going to tell me the regular soldier strength. Ugh. Pretty sure I can see it somewhere anyway. Yeah, so strength 14. So yeah, he does ridiculously high amounts of damage. Boisterous amounts of damage. And he also doesn't take damage, as we're about to see. And the reason why this is kind of fair is that this one actually requires a resource, whereas these Marines are a resourceless unit. They do not require any resources. And try as I may, try as I might, I have not been able to take him down. I gotta pull this Marine back, take heal, and hopefully he'll just continue trying to batter away at one of my guys. And looks like, yeah, just not able to get Thakur. This small little bridge here is what stopped me. So yeah, that will do in all of my trade routes, and my income is slightly higher. So now I can get the network. This is all basically hoping that the enemy doesn't kind of figure out that he can just come in here and kill me, which it feels like he is, because he got a Union Viper down here. And oh my god, he actually got a level up, and he used said level up to give his unit more health so he can come in here and destroy me. That is, as a famous poet said, shitty titties. Alright, so he's going to kill this Marine squad. Oh yeah, here he goes. And he's going to have another flank here with his deadly crazy horse type units that aren't actually horse units. I might have to forfeit Sarah. Love to see how close he gets here. And now that the suspense going through everyone else's turns that just don't matter right now.
As Adam Smith
Yeah,
said,
I'll keep that deal going. I wonder if I can make peace. Will he accept peace?
What
No,
troubles
he
you?
won't. So now, what if I have options? I could try and get somebody else to go to war with me. Who would be a good partner for this, though? I have two choices, Hutama or our friends the Brazilians. Hutama is where on the map? Over here. So that's just a bit too far away. I need to get the Brazilians in. So let's see if the Brazilians will take the bait. So, cities, other players declare war on the African Union. And he won't take it. Shoot. Alright, let's try Hutama.
Good to see you again. Tell me.
Ah!
What's
He will take it for my fire excite, open borders,
For a
and
price.
not actually that much energy. Excellent!
Tidak menjadi masalah.
Welcome to the war, sir. Now, hopefully this will push away the enemy here. A lot of times the AI will get kind of scared of this new faction showing up. And as you can see, like, I just cannot deal the damage to this guy at all. I'm going to have to pull out my tac jets to see if I can beat him down a bit. Should. Yes, I can hit with my cruiser. Now the only downside is now I can get completely raped by his planes. Okay, let's see how this computer AI responds to this. I added in Hutama to the war. Hutama is all the way over here in Freeland. He potentially does have an empire that expands quite large. Probably not as big as the African Union in terms of bulky sizes. Wait a minute. Who is this? A new trading partner, perhaps? Okay. Moment of truth. He is going after my range unit instead of going for this range. Very clever, very clever. I'm going to have to bring in my other gunner into the city so that my city can gain a bit of extra defense against these attacks. Okay, Hutama, save me. Save me, Hutama. Those poor Australians.
What's ours is yours.
I'll work together with you. We pretty much were cooperating already.
In the case of the sky, we thrive because we
unit
build.
upgrades do I get? With 2, I get Sentinels. 30% while defending. Sounds amazing right now. And yes, airplanes. So, intercepting or land damage. I like intercepting, unfortunately, for my current situation. I think in the long run it'll work out, but in the short run I really want that land battle to go much better. These guys have like no health, yeah. I'm worried this will fall this turn. I'm gonna heal these guys up, but I'm very terrified as to what will happen next. So I'm gonna use that level to actually heal this guy fully, in hopes that they will kind of muck around and whatnot. Now let's see. What will be the fastest? This one here's 20. That's the small so far. 20 over here as well. And this will get me carriers. I don't care too much about carriers right now. This one gets me a bionics lab. That one looks much better actually. Let's see. This one's 20 as well. Terraforming. You're the winner. There's 3 of them that are 20. They're all equal. This is our winner. And by 20 I mean I need terraforming, which is 8, biospheres, which is 12, and this one is going to give me some improvement-y stuff as well. Okay. This is very scurry right now. Please don't take this city on this turn. He's completely got it surrounded. First shot took away half the health of that city. That is not good. Okay, I gotta get my planes out of there if he doesn't just crush me right now. He killed off another unit. It's the moment of truth, really. He's got 2 units that can make moves. This guy up here, and this guy here. If he can kill these with planes, he might be able to take the city with relative ease. They stood. Oh yeah, another unit down the south here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move these planes out because I don't want to lose the planes, fortunately for me. Xenoswarm are nasty. That felt like it. Oh wait, here's my explorer. That was somebody else's. Okay. Okay. So I didn't take the city, which is pretty much my only reprieve right now. Actually, I used that last. I used my KP cruiser first to wipe out this unit. Should be a one-shot to 100 damage. Okay, perfect. And let's get Xenoswarm down to decent numbers. 9 damage, that is almost nothing. Unfortunately, almost getting one shot by one person has basically scared me away. So I'm going to relocate my planes, because that's really a lot to lose. And I get a quest decision. +1 production or +2 energy. Release production. Okay. So I guess next time I do this, I'm probably going to have to crank out a lot more units than I currently have. And try and hold on to Mandira until I can get my my purity levels higher, so I can get these higher quality units to actually contest this. I was really hoping the AI would evacuate, but apparently they're not. So anyway, rather depressing note to leave on, but I shall leave it here. See you guys next time.